Hello everybody, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program episode 13. Bit of a milestone, we got the unlucky number. And that's probably going to end just as well as you would expect it to, with explosions. But yeah, a bit of Kerbal Space Program news, actually a pretty big bit of news this week. First off, I'll start with the small things. They did their Dev Note Tuesdays as usual, and they announced, well, they announced some other things, but I don't know where I read this actually, but I think they're adding Kerman in a new thing, and I'm guessing that's going to be the contract system where you earn money by doing certain defined missions and then use that money to buy the parts because they have prices listed. Down at the bottom left it says cost 600. So it really does sound like the money system's going to be in the next update. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not exactly looking forward to that, because this game is already, just doing the science is a lot of work, and I'm not sure. I mean, it can be good and bad. And the way it could be good is if they really expand on this next thing they announced, which, long story short, they're partnering with NASA and making a mission where you can, basically, there will be an asteroid somewhere out near Kerbin, and you have to land a ship on it and use your engines to push the asteroid into orbit. And it's inspired by a mission that NASA actually wants to do, and it sounds really cool to me, because asteroids, for one thing, movable asteroids, not fixed in space like a planet, that alone is something great, and I hope that means they're adding like an asteroid belt, a Kuiper belt, I don't know how to pronounce that one, and comets too. I'd like to see all those in Kerbal Space Program, and this seems like a good starting point for that. And also just the mission itself, having something to do that isn't just land on this thing and use whatever science things you brought with you. So that's how it could be good. How it could be bad is if it's basically just like, go into space, dock with this thing, land on this planet, and then you have to do that, because that's what you already do, so I'm not sure why that'd be necessary. Oops. If you hold down the middle mouse button, you can pan around. Anyway, just doing one last little science spam before I get started on the actual, whatever we're going to do today mission. Haven't actually decided. But I'm just going to go over into the ocean real quick. And that should do it. Let's hope. I don't want to get too much speed up. Time warp. Uh-oh, it didn't do it. Okay, now it did it. Oh, no. Oops. Let's pretend that didn't happen. What happened anyway? Landing struts collided with fuel tank. Okay. Well, that's never happened before. I guess because I was accelerating time. Oh well. I did turn the engine off. I didn't make that dumb of a mistake. But anyway, let's just head over there faster this time. Oh no. No. Crap. Let's hope this works. It did. Okay. Now all of our science stuff is going to fall off. In, well, let's say 3, 2, 1, 2. Yep, there goes all our science stuff. It's really loud. But anyway, log seismic data. Oh, come on. Can't be done in the ocean? They're smarter than I thought. Okay, what is going on here? I thought being landed on the ocean would count, but it doesn't. What? Oh, come on, rotate. Q. Okay, let's see. Hey, we actually needed temperature data. Now, what's the other one? Where is it? I had a third science thing. Oh, there it is. I already had that one. Oh well, let's get out of this noisy area. Well, that was a waste of 5 minutes. But we did get 3.2 science, so it's all good. Now, what are we going to actually do today? Maybe design a new rocket? That's always fun. A learning experience. We're going to stick with the command pod MK1 for now because we don't have strong enough engines to do anything bigger, in my opinion. Well, no, I keep forgetting what I'm doing here. Utility, right? Right, decoupler. Is that structural or... That's structural. Structural? Oh well. I guess we're just going to make a new science thingy. Let's stick a science junior on it. Now that I think about it, it could be cool to launch up a mobile processing lab. Maybe we'll do that instead. Not do any science, really, but... Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna do this. It's just not going to be very easy. Oh, that thing is bigger than I thought. A lot bigger than this. That was the one I was looking for. It's annoying how when you do that, it doesn't accept that one, and you can't even move it. Anyway, we got this tiny little thing. Now we go into science, and we grab the gigantic thing. I mean, this looks very nice, doesn't it? But we aren't here for looks. Luckily. No, okay, so utility. We're going to stick some batteries on this thing. Right there. What else should we put on here? Might be useful to have some solar panels. Why am I saying that weird? Anyway, just put that right there, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. And then we switch it to 4 symmetry. And we add more on the sides. Oh, that looks kind of bad. Forget that. Why didn't that work? Okay, what about 2 symmetry then? Does that work? Yeah. And then we just gotta somehow perfectly align this with the other one. Something they really need to work on. That's close enough. So that should make sure this thing always has enough power. I wonder... Yeah, you can put Kerbals inside these things, that's right. Crew. Huh, we haven't hired any crew. Oops. Well, let's, this is going to be the science station. Sure. We'll just save that, and we're gonna go hire some crew, which I've never done before. That's done here. Yeah, you also have to have money to hire replacements, so you don't want to kill off all your people because these are the only 3 that are invincible. Oh, there's talking in the background. There's pool. Okay, anyway. Billy Bobstead. Let's hire him. I mean, there's no cost right now, so we'll get Insby. Who else do we want? Philbald, Camwin. He can win, so we'll take him. These can win in my book. Okay, we got some astronauts now, so I don't have to trap Bill, Jebediah, and Bob in orbit. So, I like Billy Bob said too much to trap him in orbit either, so we'll have Camwin and Insby be our science station people. Now let's switch back to construction mode, and there's not really any point to all this, but now I think about it, that's a dumb place to put that. Instead, we will do this. Oh, that looks cool. But we do that because we want to put a communitron on it. Not 4 of them. Just a single communitron, which isn't connecting to that point, so it's going to be hard to position correctly. Close enough. No, that's not close enough. Perfectionist mode, engage. Close enough. Maybe not as much of a perfectionist as you thought. But also, for no real reason, I'm going to stick a thermometer on there, and that's really it, isn't it? We'll put a barometer on there just to even things out. Maybe if we ever crash land this thing, we can do science on the way down. But mostly that's just to balance out the weight. I don't think I'm going to bring a goo container. Well, no, I mean, there's no good place to put it that wouldn't be stupid looking. What else? What else? Control. Yeah, let's stick some RCS ports on here. I mean, I don't have any plans on actually using them, but oh yeah, this would be a good spot to put them, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm not even going to include RCS fuel with this thing, but this way, if it's ever attached to another station, I will have a bit better maneuvering with it. Let's see, what else? This is basically just goofing off in construction day. What else could we possibly use? Not a parachute. Well, that would be kind of entertaining. But no. We don't need the big solar panels, this thing's tiny. Well, we'd better include a clampotron. Should we have a shielded one? I don't think so. I mean, there's no difference. I guess it's supposed to, I don't know what it's supposed to do, really. Don't tell me this isn't going to attach correctly. It's not. Oh, there it is. That's the wrong way around. Duh. Okay, so there. Now we've got a docking port. That is good. And yeah, I think that this is basically what I wanted as far as science goes. It's not big because it's not really a station. I'm just going to launch this thing up there to say I've done it. And we could always dock with it later. Oh, lights, lights. Do I have lights? That'd be utility. Almost forgot about lights. We do have lights. Where should I put lights? Maybe... Oh, that angle sucks. I want to angle them straight out. That looks kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Wait, I can press some button. No, an Alt, is it? Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Yeah, I'm really making this thing a bit complicated, aren't I? Wait, I need to Alt it again. And then I want to rotate it upside down, but I don't think that's going to work. No, that works. A lot better than I expected. And Alt again. And try to get this as perfect as I can. Like there. Close enough. They are all close enough. So there, yeah, that's about as fancy of a science pod I can make. Now we have to actually build the rocket that's going to launch this giant thing into space. Oh man, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Luckily we don't have to get anywhere with it, we just have to get in orbit. Preferably like 100,000 or maybe 120. But that's still a lot of work. First off, we need a docking port. Again, that's utility. This is something I've done before. It doesn't work perfectly well, but it works. Next up, attach one of these. There we go. Because I want to be able to control this thing after I detach it, so I can deorbit it. Next up, I just stick fuel on there, I guess. I mean, what else can I do? Which one was the best? Was it the skipper? Oh, that thing's big. Maybe I do have strong enough engines. Where's the giant fuel tank? There we go. Yeah, this is just about the ugliest rocket design I could make, isn't it? What about this? No. What is this? Very tiny. I guess that's if you need just a tiny bit more fuel for some reason. I'm really doubting this thing's going to be able to lift off. In fact, yeah, let's just test that with just this engine and see if it can even lift off. Or if the fuel weighs too much for that skipper or whatever it was. Still nighttime. Time doesn't pass when you're doing construction. Oh hey, it can lift off. Actually, it might be cool to see how high we get. So... Oh no, 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 no! Well, there's nobody on board for some reason. Not enough crew. How is this thing still flying? It should have fallen apart, shouldn't it? I mean, we got no control because it doesn't have any SAS or RCS. So, pop. Explosion number 2 for episode 13. Did a piece really survive? What? Okay. Let's return to vehicle assembly. So... that worked better than I expected, but... this time, let's add one of those giant SASs. There we go. And then... what else? What else? What else? RCS? Yes. The full RCS things, because why not? And we need some RCS fuel. Where is it? There it is. I always use these ones for some reason. That should be way more than enough for this short mission. Next up, we need... where are they? Radial decouplers. Let's just stick them in the middle, I guess. Think we can do this huge mission with only 4 solid rocket boosters? I doubt it, but we can try. I haven't done too much experimenting in this series yet. Which is really the fun part, just seeing what stupid designs work and what ones completely fail. Yeah, that works. So is that it? I mean, what else can I add? Well, let's add these. I don't think it's going to matter all that much, but it doesn't hurt. Next up, well, we'll add these, even though they're very loud. And anything else? Let's give this the best chance possible by lifting it way up. Which is ridiculous looking, but there, that's a bit less distance we have to cover. Anything else? Anything else? Power, right. Almost forgot to give this thing its own power supply, which would have been bad if I plan on crash landing it. And anything else? I think that's it. And if it isn't, we'll get another explosion. And that's always good entertainment. Definitely going to do this launch at day. Let's turn SAS on right now. Ooh, that's wobbly. RCS 2. Now let's accelerate until, ooh, moon. That must mean it's fairly early into the night because, yeah. Well, no. I guess it's more like the real moon where it rises at whenever it wants, rather than Minecraft moon where it's always at night. Oh well. Don't know why I thought it would be like Minecraft's moon, to be honest. But yeah, let's lift off. Get all our views up. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, let's use some of our main fuel. I like this rocket, it looks cool. It's gonna fail horribly, but it looks cool. Let's just use full throttle. Oh, maybe not quite full, but almost full. Because I wasn't accelerating quite as much as I would like. Yep, we're running out of fuel. Wait, that one didn't engage. I thought it was down there. Crap. Well, that might explain why it's going so slow. It doesn't explain why I thought it was working, though. Oh well. We're slowing down, but that's okay. We're already over 5,000 up. And rising. So we're already 5% of the way to my goal. I can't accelerate time because we're using this connection, and those things are not stable enough to do time warps. At least not in the atmosphere. Maybe once we get into a higher atmosphere I could, but I don't want to risk it. That'd be a wasted time. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next update if they're including the asteroid thing in that. I'm guessing they might not include all the, like, the asteroid, might be the only asteroid, basically. Although it'd be cool if there was multiple choices for asteroids you could do, like a hard mode where it's a giant one and an easy mode where it's maybe about as round as that. I think that would be cool. We're really running out of fuel, and we have not made it anywhere near high enough. So I don't think we're going to make it into space today. Well, I mean, we'll probably make it into space, but I don't think we'll make it into orbit. We could probably do some cool science on the way down, though. In fact, where is the barometer? Log pressure data. Look at that! Wait, I forgot to launch any Kerbals with this. Oops. What's I gonna say? I don't have it. No operational lab modules. Okay. Well, we have the data. And we're actually going really fast. Oh, crap, 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 crap. I'm too high now. But we're not going to make it. But we'll try. Nonetheless, now that we're not accelerating, we can speed up. And now that we're in space, let's flip over onto our side. We're at the 90-degree mark. Yeah, this thing has pretty nice control thanks to those ones. It would have been a lot harder to rotate without that. And let's have sound in space. Surprisingly, I've never heard anyone complain about that in this game. And we're even going to use the RCS as an attempt to boost our speed, because this isn't working. Not even close. Aw, man. I think we have to be going like 2,000 something to stay in orbit. Nope. I mean, the RCS is not really doing anything. I mean, maybe I could force it to do a physics acceleration and then do that. And maybe that'll do something. But I don't think that'll get us in orbit. I mean, you can't even see it moving, and we're moving so fast. So no, this is a failed mission. So, what is going on here? What is going on here? Well, can I log the temperature? Hey look, I didn't have that either. Keep data. Now I'm trying to select this. Transmit data. Woo! Look at that. +4, +4.2. So this wasn't a total waste, it was just 90% of a waste. Oh well. Let's split into 2 pieces. I can't split into 2 pieces because it's docking. Decouple. There we go, and we have absolutely no control basically, because it's just using the reaction wheels inside of there, and it's very slow. But not completely slow. Okay, that was stupid. Switch vehicles. This one should still have control. Let's ram. Ramming speed. Bonk. That wasn't very exciting. It's probably going to move out of range before we can get back to it at higher speeds. No, it's really kind of staying there. It'd be cool if I could make this blow up, but I know I can't. Not at these speeds. We'll be lucky to even hit it, because it's moving. And I can't change my aim, because I don't know which direction that is on the keys. Nope, we missed. Oh well. So long, sucker. Not throttled up. Oh, we're looking like we might land on land. Let's see where it goes. Where's the other piece? He's falling faster. A lot faster. And he vanished. Ooh. And we're aiming upright. Oh, turn SAS off. No need for that. We just sort of flip whatever way we want to go. And pop. Wow. Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, what? What is that? Come on. Let me get over there. Zoom over here. What is that? That's one of the RCS ports. Wow. Okay, well, not much progress, but I think this is a solid start. I think I know what to change, too. I mean, this rocket got a lot closer than I thought it would. So the changes necessary are pretty small. We're just going to strap more rockets, basically. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, but it didn't have that. Dang it. I don't know why it didn't automatically do that. It should have. No, those are on wrong. There needs to be some more ability to fine-tune connections. Like when they said they're adding tweakables, I thought maybe you could right-click and say, you know, rotate slightly in one direction, rather than having to do it all via mouse. But nah, maybe someday. But until then, this will just have to do. Now, which one of these engines is the best? 200, 220, 215. But that one's giant. So we'll just stick some of those on there. So there's that. And I know I'm out of time, but I want to get this thing built up so that we can start the next episode with a launch. Do that. And then, where is structural? Then we're going to add more decouplers, and that's where we're going to hook on the solid fuel booster. Can't talk. That is completely accurate, actually. It looked wrong, but it's not. Okay. So how we will do this is we will start those engines all at the same time. Hopefully I didn't make these too big, because if they're too big, they won't be able to lift themselves, and they will be a negative effect. No, we want to... This is what I'll do. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Oh, structure. Last minute decisions. And there. Okay, I think this should work. Should. Yep. Maybe it would make sense to do this. Are those going right? Yes. Okay. Science Station Launcher Mark II. And yeah, okay. So next episode we will be launching this and hopefully putting this little space station thing in space. And I'm gonna do this before I forget. There. Okay, so thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see this launch in the next episode. And also, if you haven't, check out the previous episodes to see what we've done before. Make sure to like this video if you liked it, and comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.